Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a look at this Perryville bird feeder camera, and they were nice enough to send me this for free so I can make a video showing it to you. Want to go through all the parts and pieces, then get this guy set up outside and show you some clips right from the camera so we can check out the quality, how it detects the birds. So if we go through all the pieces, let's look at the camera and feeder first. You can see the camera right here and it pivots so you can angle it down or up. Now if you pull it all the way down, let's see if we can get the camera in here. This little silicone door comes off. The power button's right here. You press and hold that to turn it on, and that's how you'll be able to connect it to their app, which is really easy to do. The user manual gives you those instructions, but it takes 2 minutes. It's connected, works beautifully. There's a USB charge port right there, and then the micro SD card slot right here, and then you'll just push this guy back into place. Now as I get it back in there, you can see that I had to plug in the cable, which goes up to the top. You can see there's solar panels on either side of the roof to keep us charged. And when you get the feeder, the green top is not actually attached. There's these two little nubs that go into those spots so it can pivot. Definitely easier to put in your SD card and get this plugged in before putting the green top on. So the camera pivots to any position that we need. This extended green perch actually can be removed with this little thumb wheel here. So if you don't want it, or maybe it's allowing bigger birds that you're not interested to land on here, you can take that off so you don't have to worry about it. This does have two-way audio, even has an alarm on it if you needed it, but we don't want to scare away the birds, so we're not going to use that. And it'll send notifications to your phone anytime a bird comes by, and you can view it live from your phone. So really cool. Now we do have an antenna that we attach to the back right here. That's for your Wi-Fi. And we have this additional power cord here because they give you a second antenna with a bracket for mounting it. So we're going to go with just these roof solar panels, but if after a couple of days I realize, hey, these aren't keeping it charged enough because either I'm viewing the live view a lot or we're getting a lot of birds that are triggering the camera very often, we can plug in this additional solar panel to give us a little bump in power. So here is the mounting bracket. It screws onto the bottom and you can see it pivots there, so you can give it any angle that you need, and then you can just bolt it to a wall. Now you see these two slots, that is for this strap here, so you could wrap it around a tree or a pole or something, and you just use that instead of bolting it on. Now when we need to fill up the feeder, we're just going to pull up on this tab right here, pivot it forward, and that exposes our area for filling it up. Definitely looks like a situation where we'd like to have a funnel so we make less of a mess. But I'm excited to give this thing a try. I'm going to start out with some black oil sunflower seed and see how that goes. Now it is getting towards fall, so some of the birds have already left this area, but we still have some flying around out there, so we'll definitely attract something. It's also important to keep in mind that sometimes it takes a few days, maybe even up to a week, for the birds to notice or get comfortable with a new bird feeder. So if you don't have things flying to it immediately, don't get discouraged. Just give it a few days and they'll start getting used to it and start using it more. Also, one other thing to point out is all the slots here. That's nice to see because you want any water that's able to get in there to have a way to drain out. Otherwise it gets moldy and nasty and you don't want that. So having all those drainage slots is a really good bonus. Got some of our sunflower seed in there. Just snap that guy back into place. You can see on the front side. And no, it wasn't raining when I started. Got it all mounted up. Decided to put on this 4x4 for the railing. Now we just need to adjust the camera so it's aimed down a little bit and it catches the birds. And then I'll give you guys some clips so you can see